Well, 'tis the season for flashlights, so I'm going to try not to post a whole slew of flashlight videos on my channel, but y'all know I'm a flashlight lantern junkie, officially confirmed ever since I was a wee child. I've loved flashlights and lanterns and stuff like that. But what we're looking at today is the Olight i1R EOS all-in-one rechargeable keychain light. Now, it's open. Yeah, I started to tear into this before I remembered, hey, dummy, you got a YouTube channel and your subscribers might like something like this. But I have carried one of these for about a year, maybe 2 years now. Shortly after the first came out, I got one for my keychain light. As you'll see when we look at it, it's a nice small little light. And it seems to work. It seems to work very well for me. And I'll show you one of the biggest things I like about this. But these are about 18 bucks usually on Amazon. And here you can see on high mode, which is 150 lumens. Having some problems focusing on that there. We get 15 minutes. Low mode, which is 5 lumens, up to 6 hours of time. And then we have all the other technical details and whatnot like that on here. But yeah, these, like I said, these are about 18 bucks on Amazon. But I got this. If y'all go to the Olight website for the US sales, put your email address in. They'll send you emails and stuff like that sometimes. But you can actually create a login on their website. It doesn't cost anything. And I'm wanting to say, They do these free deals every so often where they'll give you a free flashlight. All you have to pay is shipping. Well, the shipping, of course, would be $5 or $6 or something like that. I might be mistaken, but I think I got this on one of those free deals for like $5 shipping or something along the lines of that. Maybe I'm mistaken on that. Maybe I got it off of Amazon. I know they make a little single AAA one, which they do a lot on their free deals, and that might be what I'm thinking of. So either way, you know, 17 bucks, it's not gonna break the bank, you know. Well, it is a lot of money. I mean, yeah, I'm a tightwad, but you know, most cases it's not gonna break the bank for you. So let's go ahead and finish opening this. Normally there's a nice little strip right here. Zip it open. You know, that's something that Olight has really done to really help themselves, I think, is they really do nice packaging. I mean, I don't know if I can get this to show up in a video, but you can see the surface of this box is actually like a linen paper type box. You know, really nice printing. I mean, this is the type of packaging that consumers love to see. Apple being the one that really upped the game on their packaging when they first came out with the iPods and the iPhones and everything else back in the early to mid 2000s. I guess the first iPhone came out in 2007. But consumers nowadays, like me especially, you know, we like to see nice packaging. It really gives you a nice sense of perceived value. So let's go ahead. Oh, it's got a nice little pull tab. Ew. Nothing else in there that I can see. Okay. All right. Here's our instructions. And it has more details on it. Thank you for purchasing this Olight product, all that good stuff and everything. Gives you a nice little overview, and you can see that there's a micro USB port that you can unscrew this and literally just plug the cable in and charge it up. And when it's charging, it'll show red on the little light and then green when it's complete. I mean, how simple can that be? You know, what I do is I take mine about once a month probably, and I'll plug it in and you know, let it charge up. Olight customer support, I can say I've only had to deal with them one time. I had a headlamp that had like a polymer, like a rubber type band that wrapped around it for going on your head. It was basically a small flashlight. The little rubber piece broke somehow. I don't know how I broke it. I tell you, I sent them an email. They asked me to send a picture of the broken piece, and then within 4 or 5 days I had a new one in my mailbox. So yeah, they were great to deal with for me. And now here we get a rather, it is at least private label, but it's kind of a generic looking little, the USB is not even not even fully boxed in. You know, how's that for cost savings? But hey, you know what? As long as it works. But who doesn't have, you know, a bunch of these micro USB ones laying around the house anyway? So that's not a big deal. And then we get the light itself, and this is in a nice little like a pulp tray is what I would call this. Very nice. A nice little embossed logo on it. And here we go. This is it, folks. Now, it probably has some charge on it, I'm going to guess. I mean, again, I just took it out. Let's see. You just screw it down to turn it on. And it starts out on low, and you screw it further, and it goes to high. Pretty simple. There's low, and there's high. I mean, and like I said, I've been carrying one of these for, gosh, well, ever since they first came out with the little built-in charger like this, and it has worked out perfect for me. Now, of course, carrying it on my keys, you know, the bezel, the little knurled area through here has gotten worn out. But let me show you what I like about it when I carry this on my keys. You know, these little screw-in on lights, you know, you want to keep them unscrewed a little bit. But on your keys, banging around all day, the problem I would have, especially with a lot of the AAA lights, is that they would become all the way unscrewed, and it would literally just fall apart. So I'd just have the back end on my keychain, and then the lens and the battery be laying who knows where. I had that happen with a couple of Olights, actually, those free ones. What I like about this is when you unscrew it all the way, it pops open, and this part doesn't come off. So if it does come unscrewed on your belt, you're basically just going to be exposing the charging cable, the charging port right there. So that is a huge plus for this. So gosh, call me an amateur. I don't think I have a cable up here long enough on my desk for to illustrate what it looks like charging, but it's pretty simple. Like they said, all you have to do, you can take your handy dandy supplied cable and then plug it into the port. I gotta love these things, especially with my old eyes. Like that. And then you just plug this into whatever USB block that you have for your charging, and they will start charging. We, like most households, I imagine, in our kitchen, we have a block that has like one of these. It has an Apple Lightning cable. It has a USB-C cable on it that we just kind of use as a universal charging area for a lot of these little devices like this. So yeah, I just wanted to show this to y'all, show you what it looked like. Let me do a size comparison here for you, okay? That way we can see kind of what we're dealing with, you know, as far as size goes. Here's a normal ink pen. You know, this is this little Papermate, whatever, or something like that. Yeah, see that? Nice and small. And if y'all want to know an actual dimension on this, well, that's what I'm here for. So what do we got? About 1.5 inches long, inch and 5/8 maybe. Yeah. Very tiny, very small. And if you're really concerned about how much it's going to weigh down your keychain, well, we'll cover that too. Let's see how much this thing weighs. 1/2 of an ounce. Very light. So that's it, folks. I sound like Bugs Bunny a little bit when I do that. If you're new to my channel, check out some of my other videos. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button. I like to put out lots of cool little EDC stuff like this. I do a lot of gun reviews, desktop gun reviews too, so you don't have to watch those if you're not a gun guy. If you are a gun guy and watching this, hey, thanks for watching a lot of my different videos, hopefully. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments. I'll be happy to answer them. Sometimes I'll answer multiple questions a day, and sometimes I'll admit I do go 3 or 4 days without answering any of my comments. Most importantly, click that thumbs up, click that like button. Let me know if you enjoy this sort of thing. Y'all be safe out there. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.